Although I enjoy being around at Texas 2K, these are going to be 3 reasons why I'm actually not going to be at the event. Texas 2K is just around the corner starting March 12th through the 17th, and also known as the Super Bowl of car racing. With the announcement of it moving locations last year, it has now since moved to the Texas Motorplex, which is about a 3 to 3.5 hour drive from here in Houston, Texas. I'm sure Peter and the gang has something super nice in store for you guys, so I'm sure he is going to go all in on this event, and you guys are not going to be disappointed if you attend. Starting with reason number 1, it's going to be the weather considerations. One of the things that plagues Texas 2K from time and time again is the weather. With the unpredictability of what might happen, I don't want to risk driving all the way up there and maybe it get rained out. Last year, we actually had a little bit of a nervous breakdown because it rained for 2 days on Thursday and Friday.
What?
Luckily, it let up, and Saturday and Sunday was a blast. But just something that I need to be cautious about driving 3.5 hours away. I don't want to be stuck up in Dallas area with weather being a big factor. Number 2 is going to be the logistical consideration. So typically when it's here in Houston, it's nice to be able to go back home after the event is finished at the end of the night. However, if I'm driving somewhere 3.5 hours away, I am going to have to book a hotel. I'm going to have to take 2 vans. And sometimes one of the things that makes me nervous is not being able to take my vehicle home and have all my products inside. I have to leave it at a hotel with all the products inside. And I know there's been a lot of horror stories when it comes to people's cars being broken into, trailers being stolen, and I would hate for model cars to get stolen. The other thing that's nice about it being local is that I get to restock inventory, so if people missed out on something, I can bring more stuff the next day, or if things sell out, I can also bring more stuff to cover the inventory that's lost. But with it being in Dallas, I'd have to make the one-time trip with everything loaded into the van. That's the table, the tents, the products, the props, everything, and drive up there in one shot.
Nice.
Now, maybe I could rent one of those big box vans and put everything in at one time and take it up there at once. So something to maybe think about in the future.
You serious?
And last but not least, the third and final reason is going to be that it is a first year event. And much like some of us in the car world, we don't want to buy a car the first year that it comes out.
Daddy, chill.
The reason being is you want that car to run through its cycle, and these guys from the manufacturers figure out all the kinks and things that are wrong with it so that on the next year when it comes out, all that has been satisfied.
What do you mean by that?
One of the things that I'm seeing for this event is that yes, Peter is a super knowledgeable guy when it comes to doing these events, and I'm sure that he is going to be giving it his all. There is some bit of unpredictability as to maybe the way things are going to be handled up there, it being a first time event. I think that it may be a good idea maybe to wait this year and go out there next year once Peter has finalized and fine-tuned the venue and learn from maybe some of the mistakes that might come about from this first year round. But with all that said, I'm sure Peter is going to have an awesome event up there at the Texas Motorplex, but this also allows me to fine-tune my own event that's going to be here in Stafford, Texas, and that is going to be the Mini Car Festival. I'll be sure to put a link down in the description below for that event that is going to be in August.